stuck in the shadows, blocking the shade. There ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone with hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fall rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore.
Ready whenever you are. Y'all can hear me in the back? Y'all got me back there? All right, let's begin. My name is Skylar Carter. Glad to see y'all here. Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting some of y'all to skip this, just how y'all did school. They gave me a few minutes to do the speech, so let's get this started. Let's get this going. It's a little hot, so I know a lot of us want to go, but let us begin. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to start by thanking all of you for being here, not only for tonight's events, but also for all the years leading up to it. George Orwell once said, "Each generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, wiser than the one that comes after it." And while I like to think in our case are both true, I know our successes are built on the foundation and support you provided. Students, parents, teachers, and administrators, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Bartlesville High School class of 2026 commencement ceremony. In high school, there are a lot of firsts. First time driving, first time having a girlfriend, second time having a girlfriend, third time having a girlfriend, and fourth time finally realizing it was your fault. Some of you guys have hit a curb for the first time. A lot of you guys have done that multiple times. And I just like to say, you get one life, and as much as you have loved or hated your high school experience, you gain precious moments you will never forget. Hark, a painful memory you look back on with unexpected fondness, even though you dreaded it at the time. It's graduation day. You're standing in line, waiting to walk across the stage to get your diploma. But instead of thinking how glad you are to be done, all you can think about is these last 12 years of your life. You think about all the people you've grown up with, to the left and to your right, whether it be your friends, enemies. We all will go our own and separate ways. No more being in the same place for 7 hours every day. No more looking forward to summer break, and no more messing around with your friends, having the time of your life in the back of class. You begin to think about these last 12 years, which seem so long, but yet weren't long enough, and that they actually were the greatest years of your life. Yonfin, the invisible string that binds people together in life, often seen as a form or destiny or fate. I really hope graduation doesn't turn us into strangers, but if it does, I'm glad you were a part of this chapter. And last but not least, Sonder. The realization that every stranger is living a life as vivid and complex as yours. We get so caught up in our world that we often forget everyone around us is living one too. The friend who's been acting distant might not know how to ask for help. The driver who you haunt that, you might have been late to see his family. Stop thinking so much on the actions of others, because at the end of the day, Everyone is just trying to make it through theirs. The clock only goes one way, and that's forward. If you know me, you know I always say, today is a good day to have a great day. Well, I'm going back on what I say, and I want to give you something new. You woke up this morning, so make this good day a great day. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Skylar Wim. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adib Paul, and today I have the honor of introducing the distinguished students, administrators, and board members seated on or near the stage. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Scott Bilger, President, Board of Education. Andrea Nightingale, Vice President, Board of Education. Kinder Shamar, Clerk, Board of Education. Randy Aaron, Member, Board of Education. Susie Kiersey, Member, Board of Education. Kirsten Lindblom, Member, Board of Education. Chuck McCauley, Superintendent. LaDonna Chancellor, Executive Director of Teaching and Learning. Jason Langman, Executive Director of Special Services and School Operations. Michael Harp, Principal, Bartlesville High School. Marcy Beckley, Assistant Principal. Kevin Brown, Assistant Principal. Aaron Kuntz, Assistant Principal. Gretchen Watson, Assistant Principal. Ava Dennis, President of the Student Body. Archer Swisher, President of the Class of 2026. Please join me in a round of applause for these key individuals.
Welcome, friends, family, teachers, and class of 2026. My name is Archer Swisher, and over this last year, I have served as your senior class president. It has been an honor, and I have loved every second of it. So this is it. The fabled graduation that we had been told would come faster than we could expect. I think we all had those days in elementary, middle, and even high school when this moment seemed an eternity away. Even now, standing in front of you today, it is hard to comprehend that this is really happening. For many of us, we have lived every day in the pursuit of graduating and finally being done with it all. They say hindsight is 20/20, so take a moment with me to look back on all the things who made us who we are today. I want you to look back on your elementary school days, back to when you had nap time, snacks, recess, and class parties. I want you to remember how big and full of wonder the world was back then. It is still that same world today that it was back then. A wise man once said, "We live in a wonderful world that is full of beauty, charm, and adventure. There is no end to the adventures we can have if only we seek them with our eyes open." Open your eyes. Find the world again as it once was to us when we were young. There will never be enough big moments in your life to make you happy, so find joy in the small and simple things in life. Now, I want you to remember the first time someone asked you to play with them, and the friendship that lasted for years after. The teacher who inspired you to do something different or out of your comfort zone, and the growth that came from that. And every time you found something new and exciting and decided to make it a phase. As you look back, I'm sure you have come to realize that you wouldn't be here without the love and support of people around you. So take a moment tonight to thank all those people who have helped you along the way. As for me, I would like to thank my parents who have cheered for me, cried for me, corrected me, and who I'm sure spent many nights praying I didn't turn into a weirdo and a deadbeat. Mom, Dad, I'm doing my best. Thank you to all my teachers who have all in some way helped me both academically and as a person. I wouldn't be here today without you guys, and for that, I'm grateful. I would also like to thank a man who saw something in me that no one else took the time to notice. Thank you, Coach West, for turning me into someone no one else believed I could become, and for giving me a new family and community I will love forever. And finally, and most importantly, I would like to thank my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. He is my rock, and He is my Redeemer. He has been with me every step of the way, and I could not be more grateful. We have all been so blessed to grow up in such an amazing country and community where we are allowed so many freedoms and opportunities to succeed. Not many people around the world can say they've had the privilege to have such a good education or live such a privileged life. So be grateful. Use this blessing not only to help yourself, but to help others as well. I would like to end with some words of wisdom. Be proud of the little things. Quote, "By small and simple things are great things brought to pass." End quote. Dreams and success are not built in a day. Instead, they are accomplished through the habits and actions you develop daily. Day by day, brick by brick, we can all build our dreams into reality. We have worked so hard these last couple years. We've had to study, make sacrifices, and adapt how we live to succeed. Don't lose sight of all the great things you've done, and don't stop now. Remember, Nothing worthwhile is given freely. So work hard for your dreams and live life to the fullest. This is our moment. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Hi, my name is Ava Dennis, your Bartlesville High School Student Body President. Like many of you sitting on the field today, it seems as if I've been looking forward to this moment for years. In those long nights studying for a test, or weeks that never felt like they would end, it felt like this day would never come. But as it finally came close, I began to dread this day. Not because of the friends I'm going to miss, or even the unforgettable memories growing up in the Bartlesville public school system, but because of the daunting unknown of the future ahead. Maybe I'm alone in this feeling, but if not, this is what I have to say to the class of 2026. Do not fear the unknown. As we look forward, the safety net of high school is behind us. But that is okay, because this is what we've been preparing for. As we move forward, rather than fearing the unknown and being scared to make wrong choices, we should embrace change and make the most of our opportunities. As we look forward to the future, there are a few things that I believe are important enough to remember. The first is to make the most of what we are given. A quote that played constantly in my head throughout high school was, "The joy we feel has little to do with the circumstances of our lives and everything to do with the focus of our lives," by Russell M. Nelson. While this can be interpreted in many ways, it reminded me that no matter the circumstance, if I focus on the positive, I can make the most out of any situation. Next are lessons from Navy SEAL training. For days, candidates are pushed to their absolute limits with almost no sleep. They run mile after mile, carrying heavy boats, covered in sand, freezing cold, and completely exhausted. At some point during the training, many candidates begin to believe that they cannot possibly continue. Their legs ache, they can barely think, and every part of them wants to stop. I know many of us have felt this way during high school. But the instructors know something important. Most people give up mentally long before their bodies are actually done. Former Navy SEALs talk about how candidates would be told they still had miles left to run when they already felt completely drained. Some would immediately quit the moment they heard, because they focused on how impossible the distance sounded. Others stopped thinking about the entire journey and focused only on taking one more step, then another, and then another. And many of those people discovered they were capable of far more than they ever thought possible. That lesson is bigger than military training. There will be moments in life when we feel overwhelmed by the road ahead. Moments when the future feels uncertain, difficult, or exhausting. But success often comes from refusing to mentally give up before we've truly reached our limit. In conclusion, in the words of J.K. Rowling, difficult moments do not end your story, they help shape it. As we move forward and experience everything life has in store for us, we need to remember to never give up, enjoy little things, and make the absolute most of what we're giving. On the behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to thank all the administrators, teachers, and staff who've put countless hours into making we sure had all the opportunities to secure our best future. And lastly, I would like to thank my family who always believed in me. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We did it.
unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And if the world would be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars.
Superintendent McCauley, Mr. Bilger, members of the Board of Education, parents, guests, and honored graduates of the class of 2026. As principal of Bartlesville High School, it is my pleasure to present the graduating class of 2026. This class has distinguished itself with 5 National Merit Scholars, the most in over 10 years, 3 Academic All-Staters, and has been awarded over $2 million in scholarships and numerous other awards. I also want to recognize the members of the National Honor Society. You will notice they are wearing white stoles. Congratulations, NHS members, for your service and academic performance. Would the National Honor Society members please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. I also want to recognize students who have completed at least one honor course of study. These students are wearing gold tassels. Will all students wearing a gold tassel please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. It is my honor to recognize the contributions and dedication of the Bartlesville Public School District teachers and staff. Bartlesville teachers from PK kindergarten through high school have had the pleasure of working with these graduates. Several of these teachers and staff are joining us this evening. All of our teachers and staff are dedicated to the success of our students, and we thank them for their service. Would all Bartlesville teachers and staff, past and present, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Also tonight, after 25 years of service to our district, Superintendent McCauley will be retiring. Mr. McCauley served as assistant principal and also principal of BHS. Will you please help me thank Mr. McCauley for his dedication and leadership? Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. As you stand on the threshold of a new journey, I'm reminded of the words of Winston Churchill: success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. As the class of 2026, you have already shown that courage through challenges, long nights, setbacks, victories, and moments of uncertainty. You kept moving forward. Your hard work, resilience, and determination have prepared you not just for graduation, but for life. As you step into the next chapter, remember this: challenges will come, but so will opportunities. Embrace both. The difficult moments will shape your character, and the opportunities will allow you to discover your purpose. The world needs your ideas, your energy, your compassion, and your leadership. Never underestimate the impact you can make through kindness, integrity, and willingness to keep showing up when things get hard. Believe in your ability to create positive change, whether in a classroom, a workplace, a family, or a community. Every step forward matters. Every act of courage matters, and whether life takes you, never forget where you came from. Stay grounded, honor the people who helped you along the way, and let the lessons you've learned guide you toward a future filled with hope, purpose, and possibility. I have examined the records of this class, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Education, Bartlesville Independent School District number 30, I certify the members of the 2026 Bartlesville High School graduating class meet the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Oklahoma State Department of Education and the Bartlesville Board of Education. I am proud to recommend that the Bartlesville High School class of 2026 be awarded their high school diplomas. Mr. Scott Bilger, President of the Board of Education, authorizes the graduating of this class and will issue the diploma. Will the class of 2026 please come forward?
Patrick Don Collins. Sheila Michelle Akchuk. Michaelin Sway Agnew. Gabriella Abigail Alfaro Arana. Miley Ashlyn Elaine Allen. Alvin Jamison Altop Grimm. Itza Madalis Almanza. Christopher Nathaniel Alsup. Romulo Luis Alvarez. Cecilia Arlie Alvarez Perry. Natalie Almador. Aiden Allen Anderson. Braylon Nicole Andrews. Victoria Summer Ariano. Ryan Eli Armstrong. Claire Isabel Auschwitz. Ian Benjamin Badgie. Hudson J. Baker. Federico Banuelos. Taryn Shea Barclay. Isaiah Cortez Barlow. Sophia Annalyn Barnes. Jacob Terry Barnhart. Litzy Alexandra Barraza. Elena Grace Bove. Nathaniel James Beckloff. Maylee Elizabeth Bell. Jackson Isaac Belong. Ellie Kate Benson. Benny Lee Bingham. Kayla Denise Burke. Cameron Lee Bishop. Colton Allen Blevins. Alexander William Block. Layla Shay Bloom. Lola Jolie Bloom. Haley Ann Bolding. Cooper Blaine Bostwick. Jackson Matthew Boudreau. John David Boyce. Nora Ann Boyle. Hunter Dooley Breslin. Evelyn Grace Brinkley. Destiny Rose Brown. Hayden Isaac Brown. Isabella Marie Brown. Liberty Magdalene Brown. Madison Alex Brown. Liam Alexander Buchanan. Luke William Bully. Riker Ronald Birch. Alacia Nicole Burrell. Dylan Shane Burson. Emily Abigail Calhoun. Bailey Lynn Candy. Brady Wayne Carlton. Jack Ryan Carlson. Skylar Caden Carter. Deontasia Danae Carter Miller. Caden Timothy Carruthers. Cameron LaRon Chambers. Sienna Bryn Elizabeth Chevalley. Coben Thomas Kennedy Chevalley. Trevor David Claybaugh. Caden Elijah Cobb. Kaylin Leanne Coker. Carson Ray Cole. Hayden Dean Collier. Trey Daniel Collins. Juan Antonio Colmenero. Forrest Winston Cook. Cade B. Koshat. Presley Rose Corder. Carson Dell Covington. Alyssa Grace Marie Cox. Dayton Lee Crabtree. Ava Catherine Craig. Peyton Chase Crawford. Josmar David Cruz. Leonardo Aiden Cruz. Adriana Cuellar. Yadini Dorella Cuellar. Cassidy Marie Cummins Hutchison. Calvin Wade Cutts. Madeline Grace Chaya. Damon Sean Dainty. Emily Ryan Dancer. Delaney Jones Daniels. Lainey Kate Daniels. Charlie Ace Dark. Liliana Luis MJ Del Carlo. Ava Marie Dennis. Kenzie Elaine Denny. Austin Michael DeVore. Cadence Marie DeWitt. Kaylin Isaiah Dickey. Lauren K. Diver. Rayleigh Lynn Dixon. Clark Dean Doris. Kenzie Shay Doss. Sophie Lynn Doubt. Talon John Drill. Asher Daniel Drowowski. Audrey Phyllis Dudley. Jarrett William Duty. Aiden Dunnigan Murray. Dennis James Duncan III. Evelyn Monique Duran. Cameron Elizabeth Dyer. Hudson Walker Eads. Madison Lee Eckard. Carson James Wyatt Edmondson. Cammie Yvette Ann Ellison. Tyler Klein Irwin. Leroy Anthony Esco. Jessica Luetta Eslick. Ruby Elizabeth Espana. Nayeli Espinoza. Xander Gael Espinoza. Linston Achilles Evans. Elizabeth Renee Fagley. William Evan Ferris. Sarah Faith Federico. Addison Lane Fenner. Jose Manuel Fernandez. Natalie Nicole Farrell. Maya Nicole Foreman. McKenna Grace Franklin. Madeline J. Freeman. David Robert Fries. Sarah Josephine Fry. Sophie Lee Fry. Kyla Rayanne.
Thank you.
Jonathan Quinn Gallery. Francesca Cecilia Golster. Esme Rebecca Gamwell. Raul Jesus Garcia. Madeline Sophia Gargett. Kane Michael Garrett. Kirsten Ray Gettings. Stephanie Anahi Gonzalez. Gerardo Josh Gonzalez. Tristan Dean Goodnow. Daniel Granados. Andrew Kell Jackson Granger. Cadence Ariane Gray. Ivan Lee Millis Griffith. Shannon Sunuthi Gajalapudi. Redeema Rose Gupta. Judd Wyatt Hackenberger. Zion David Hakola. Isaiah Christopher Halcomb. Susan Raylyn Halcomb. Caitlin Elizabeth Hall. Farron Tanner Holler. Tyler Lee Hammock. Shauna Grace Hanks. Gabriel Joseph Luke Harris. Colt Gabriel Haywood. Eric Steven Hernandez. Braden Scott Herring. Jolie Grace Hewards. Jet Michael Patton. Levi Thomas Hewards. Delilah Jamie Monroe Higby.
You'll need to unlock your iPad first.
Gary Doyle High. Samuel Joseph Hill. Pierce Gabriel Hindman. Leah E. Hobbs. Trinity Angela K. Hobbs. Houston Michael Holden. Jackson Nathaniel Howell. Titus Jacob Huck. Madeline Ryan Huff. Tristan Leanne Hicks. Ryan Jeremy Jack. Alana Christine Jackson. Sarah Reinhold Jacobson. David Leonardo Hasso. Sophia Shea Jordan. Abigail Joanna Burias Jones. Dayton Andrew Jones. Justice Marie Jones. Raina Marie Jones. Karina Forrestine Kemp. Claire Elise Kennedy. Miley Elizabeth Kerr. Niall Anchor Ulrich Kester. Harrison Kane Ketchum. Eli Mason King. Phoebe Ray King. Caitlin Marie Koenig. Sterling Reed Crow. Thomas Kent Kierwack.
Daniel Lee Lacey. Jaden Leanne Lacey. Aiden Ray Landry. Farrell May Lashley. Benjamin David Lauritsen. Chase Lewis Laxon. Blaze Valentin Leal. Peyton Matthew Leal. Bryce Cameron Lee. Riley Adam Little. Layla Sunshine Lee. Aiden Matthew Leib. Guy Wyatt Lemons. Zandra Elizabeth Lewis. Zachary David Liddell. Travis James Leaf. Jasmine Lopez. Hayden Kyler Lott. Breck Scott Loudermilk. Tiana Nicole Rose Love. Draven Shane Lowe. Wade Curtis Lumpkin. Alyssa Luna. Catherine Jolene Manley. Samantha Ray Manley. Joseph Andrew Manor. Samuel Allen Marcella. Sammy Ann Martin. Leonardo Antonio Martinez. Avery Grace Matney. Aviana Nelise Mayhew. Cora Nicole McCauley. Alora Raven Olivia McLean. Natalie Elizabeth McClister. Veronica Lynn McGill. Cassidy Dawn McMurtry. Alejandro Melendez Clado. Barrett William Mercy. Shemaya Marie Middleton. Jackson Dow Miller. Alyssa Jasmine Moffett. Zachary Dwayne Morris. Ethan Taylor Munn. Anastasia Mae Murphy. Morgan Rose Murphy. John Michael Murray. Olivia Rain Nash. Mackenzie Marie Neal. Tyler John Neely. Kennedy Shea Newsom. Skylar Tanan Wynn. Elizabeth Lynn Nicely. Hayden J. O'Banion. Rylan Elizabeth O'Banion. Andrew John Ogden. Devin Nicholas Orphan. Evan Michael Ortiz. Jose Mario Ortiz. Presley Faith Osborne. Hannah Renee Payton. Laura Padron Lopez. Caden Alexander Parker. Emma Rose Parsley. Jackson Palmer Patskowski. Adit Paul. Riata Marie Peck. Sarah Marie Pendergraph. Elizabeth Aaron Pendergraph. Javier Perez. Vanessa Ray Perry. Madeline Ann Pittner. Nathaniel Wayne Plummer. Armando Ponce Arriguin. Selvin Eduardo Portillo. Bryce Powell. Nathaniel Eugene Pradmore. Evelyn Autumn Pratt. Oliver Thierry Pratt. Evangeline May Prevost. Kylie Ray Price. Pearson Andrew Proctor. Sarah Hayden Pruitt. Lucia Ramirez Ortiz. Angel Ladinos Ramirez. Kevin Noah Ramirez. Miguel Angel Ramirez. Seth Paul Rout. Cadence Elizabeth Ray. Jaden Sue Rivas. Ariel Dario Robledo. Giovanni Ricardo Robledo. Camila Rodriguez Ramirez. Joey Rodriguez. Natasha Elizabeth Rodriguez. April Rosales. Christian Chase Ross. Josiah Eli Rovenstein. Jordan Tyler Rushing. David Allen Ryan. Omar Walid Salim. Griffin Paul Salerno. Adeline San Juan Ramirez. Reese Ann Savage. Isaiah Deshaun Sales. Reagan Olivia Shaper. Kaylin Ray Sin. Samantha Brooke Schaefer. Bailey Hope Shellac. Ashley Kara Sheets. Jax Shook. Carson Jack Silva. Shaylee Lynn Silver. Ava Marie Smith. Jackson Claiborne Smith. Peyton Bradley Smith. Aubrey Michelle Snyder. Leah Lily Soderstrom. Matea Soldo. Jasmine Guadalupe Soto Fabian. Donovan Douglas Spear. Zandri Grayson Spurlock. Cheyenne Dawn Standridge. Macy Ann Stapleton. Kaylee Mae Stark. Kendall Shay Jade Steves. Rebecca Lee Stevens. Gavin Justin Steerwalt. Kara Joanne Stos. Joshua David Summers. Cadence Elizabeth Surratt. Taylon Ray Sutton. Eli Brandon Swanson. Archer Miles Swisher. Vivian Grace Symes. Jaden Kyle Tate. Ashlyn Christelle Taylor. Haley Jade Taylor. Caden J. Templeman. Malin Drace Templeton. Hayden Charles Thatcher. Brody Blue Thomas. Kaylee Rain Thomas. Sean Allen Thrasher. Avery Ann Tingler. Jonathan Aldair Torres. Aubrey Lynn Tracy. Luke Colton True. Gavin Michael Tucker. Crimson Michelle Tucker. Jacob Anthony Turner. Rogelio Emiliano Valdez. Yuridia Abigail Valdez. Adriana Nicole Van Eman. Mackenzie Ray Van Cleve. Austin Jeremy Varner. Selma Miranda Vasquez. Caden Christopher Veal. John Daniel Turner. Sophia Grace Veit. Lennox William View. London Cherie Wallace. Maitland Pratt Waller. Tanner Marshall Walsh. Ava Marie Weeks. Casey Annabelle Wells. Charlie Marie White. John Thomas White Jr. Nathaniel David White. Claire Elaine Whitehead. Stephen Wilkinson. Apollo Williams. Sutton Courtney Williams. Cassidy Rain Wilson. Colby Faith Woods. Gage Riley Hawk Woodward. Gabriel Leonidas Wright. Lucas Albert Wyatt. Kelsey Renee Yales. Benjamin Reed Zielinski. Emma Marie Zimmerman. Braden Lee Zink.
My name is Macy Stapleton, Senior Class Vice President. On behalf of our class, we would like to thank our friends and family members for attending our celebration. Also, thank you to our teachers who have helped us along the way. Before we leave and go into the world, we have one last piece of wisdom to share. There has been a lot said this evening and over the past few years about the future, about what life will be like and how we should live it. We have been handed a pile of strategies for happiness and success. We all have expectations and anxieties, hopes and fears, points of pride and insecurities. That is a big chunk of who we are, what we want to achieve and what we are afraid of along the way. I won't say don't be afraid of anything, because it is a scary place out there, and some fear is to be expected. However, remember that we can't let our fears limit who we are. Life is about change, and you need to be ready to change with it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Would the audience please rise and join select members of the class of 2026 in the singing of the alma mater? The words are printed in your program. You may be seated. Seniors, I want to remind you that you are invited to participate in Project Graduation, a free event for graduates only. Project Graduation is sponsored by your parents and the community. Project Graduation will be held at the Red Apple Bowling Center beginning at 10:03 p.m. this evening. You will need to bring a photo ID. Out of courtesy and respect to the graduates, please remain seated until the graduates have completed the recessional. At that time, you are invited to join them on the track. And a few other little housekeeping ideas. It's going to storm tonight. If we could get some help getting the chairs stacked up behind the stage and a few things, that would be a huge help. Thank you. Class of 2026, please rise. Symbolic of moving from student to graduate. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side. seniors, congratulations. You may now celebrate with your families. Have a great and safe night.